Boys, welcome back to another Brookhouse's YouTube video. Today we're talking Thursday in the NBA. The All-Star break is now over. We finally have games back in the NBA. As you guys know, have been pretty new to this, just starting the last few days up until the All-Star break. But we have been on a pretty great run. I believe we are 7-2, 9 total plays. So 7-2 run right now. Last video we had 4 plays. 2 of the guys did not end up playing, but the 2 that did play absolutely smashed. Had Austin Reeves under 23.5 points. He had 18. This line also moved up to 25.5 right before the game. So this one, the matchup was just so tough for Austin Reeves. So he still went under, even though the line went up by 2 whole points. And then Daniel Gafford under 9.5 had 2 points. Was absolutely terrible. So those 2 picks absolutely smashed on a great 7-2 run. We got my 4 picks for Thursday for you guys. So again, 3 or 4. Sorry, will probably end up being 4 picks. So getting right into it, I'm going to look for who I have on here. I'm trying to find there we go. New York Knicks. I'm going down Karl Anthony Towns. I am taking the lower on his 19.5 points. We go over to NBA defense against position as we always do. Look who's the toughest defense. Pretty much by far 18.41 points per game. No other team is less than 19.3. So there's pretty stark contrast. The most 25.3. So massive difference. Detroit Pistons have been absolutely elite against the center position, allowing by far the least points per game. We search up Cat game log, pull up his stats here. So see how he's been doing as of late. Didn't play much. This is all-star game. Yeah, okay. So he's hitting the last 2, then miss, 24, miss. So he's been on a pretty long cold stretch here, and then hit, miss, barely hit, miss. So he's been very up and down. And these 2 games, it's not like he hit it by a lot. This game went into overtime, still only had 22 points. And then obviously, like I said before, 11, 19, 11, 14, 8, 17, 10. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games straight. And this is 8 out of 9 before the last 2. One of these games went into overtime. So been on a bit of a cold stretch. And then also insanely tough matchup against the Detroit Pistons. So I am fading Karl Anthony Towns in the NBA's return on Thursday. That is my play number 1. We'll go over to play number 2 here. We got to go and find. Sorry, I'm tripping. How do we get out of here? So NBA. Next up, we got, where's Toronto? There's Toronto. Scotty Barnes, 19 plus points. Let's go over to NBA defense against position. As always, this one is insane to me. 27 points the Chicago Bulls allow to power forwards per game. Next highest is 24.8, and it goes all the way down to 24.3. So Bulls, for whatever reason, have been absolutely garbage against the power forward position. So insanely good matchup. I don't think any position has this much of a contrast. Like this one's within 0.7. This one's within. This was a little bit bigger, but again, still 0.7 actually. This one's within like 0.2. Center is within 0.4. Power forward is a full 2.1 point difference between the number 1 defense and the number 2 defense. So honestly, absolutely insane. We'll pull up Scotty Barnes game log. We'll see how he's been doing, but again, it probably doesn't really even matter because this matchup is just insane. But so it's 18.5 is the line that we are taking. So we need 19. So barely missed, but then hit, missed, barely missed. So a bit of a cold stretch in here, but the last few games, this is out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if you want to go to the last 4, I know it's benefiting the numbers here, but he's hit 2 in the last 4, so 50%. Then add in the fact that it's literally the best possible matchup for a powered forward. So I'm taking Scotty Barnes to hit his points against the Chicago Bulls. Boys, before we get any further, make sure you hit the subscribe again. we're pretty new to this. You probably know my brother has been absolutely crushing it on his account, but the other Brokowski brother had to get in on this. And again, we're on a pretty good run, 7-2 right now to start off our NBA videos. The plan is to be making these every single day in the NBA. So go down, hit the subscribe, hit the like button as well. And also, while you're at it, check out all these deposit matches, free bread, free picks on Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, PrizePicks with code BROS. That's BROS. I believe PrizePicks, you play 5, you'll get $50. Underdog, play 5, get 75. Sleeper, this one's insane. Don't even need to put in any money. Make an account with code BROS. You get a free $20 to play with, available in all these states and provinces in Canada as well. And also on Chalkboard, they have deposit matches and free picks. So again, code BROS, Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, PrizePicks. It's an absolute no-brainer, guys. Make sure you go and take advantage of all that. All right, my next plays, going over to the center position. See who's allowing the most per game. It's the Sacramento Kings by a decent margin. What is this, 0.4? So nothing too insane, but 25.32 points per game. So we see who is playing the Sacramento Kings. We go over to NBA. Sacramento. I don't know why I have such a hard time finding these teams in here. Here we go. Orlando. And then I'm scrolling down to Wendell Carter. So the payout's pretty low. So it looks like they're expecting this to happen. But Wendell Carter, I'm taking 10 plus points. Again, defense against position. Kings kind of tanking, allowing 25 points per game to the center position. Wendell Carter will pull up his game log, see what he's been doing as of late. But yeah, but again, the best possible matchup for a center. Wendell Carter game log. Let's see what he's been doing. All right, so yeah, pretty brutal, pretty brutal cold stretch in the month of February. But go down to January, hit, barely missed, missed, hit by a wide margin. So he definitely has it in him. February has been a rough month. Has not hit it in the month of February. Got close. What is this? Twice, 9 and 8. Needs 10. So yeah, month of February is not great. So I know he hasn't been hitting this, but the matchup is phenomenal. Sacramento Kings allowing 25.32 points per game to the position. Comparing that to Karl-Anthony Towns matchup, the Pistons allowing 18.41. That is nearly a 7-point difference. What is that, like 9 points? 9 points. Sorry, 9. What am I saying? Like 6.9 points. So pretty massive difference there. I'm taking Wendell Carter to hit his points, and I am taking Wendell Carter hit his points, Karl-Anthony Towns to go less than, and Scotty Barnes to hit his points, and then we'll get one more pick for you guys for the return for NBA after the All-Star break. Going over, I'm looking for Boston Golden State, and I'm scrolling down to DeAnthony Melton, because we look against NBA defense against position. Boston Celtics, #1 defense against shooting guards. I believe this number has actually moved up, I want to say. So if that's true, we'll take it. Same thing happened with Austin Reeves right before the All-Star break, where 23.5, like the lower, super tough matchup. The line went up to 25.5, still had 18 points. So it looks like this line actually did go up. I think it was 12.5 when I was looking at this earlier. But hey, we'll take it. If we're going to take less than 12.5, we will gladly take less than 13.5. Again, repeating myself here, but Boston Celtics, 19.09 points per game to the position, which is #1 in the NBA. We got teams like the Pelicans allowing 24.5, so pretty stark difference. What is that? 5.4 points. I think if I did the math correct there. So pull up DeAnthony Melton's game log, see how he's been doing. Anthony Melton game log. There we go. So it's 13.5. So we would have hit here, miss, hit, miss, hit, miss, hit, miss. So it's up and down. It's up and down. But again, when you have the toughest possible matchup against your position in the NBA, I do like taking the lower on the points there. So I got, what is this? Two overs, or 2 highers, 2 1 lowers, 2 1. What am I saying? 2 highers, 2 lowers. I cannot speak English tonight, boys. But hey, get it, shaking off the rust from the All-Star break. Again, the plans to be posting these every single day. So again, reviewing it. Karl Anthony Towns, less than 19.5. Scotty Barnes, more than 18.5. Wendell Carter, more than 9.5 points. And then DeAnthony Melton, less than 13.5 points. Those are my 4 best picks for you guys. And again, make sure to go down, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Appreciate you guys. Really hoping to grow this channel. Plans to be posting these every single day. And as always, take advantage of Code Bros, Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, PrizePicks. Tons of free bread, free picks, deposit matches, all that good stuff. So appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully these picks absolutely smash. And we'll see you guys again tomorrow.